Here we go, last video for a while because I'm going to be traveling around Vietnam for a while when my dad visits in a few days, so I'll be absent from YouTube for a couple of weeks. It wasn't that long ago that I had my last hiatus, but, you know, family first and all that. So yeah, we're going to be doing Sewer Speedway today, where Lewis has a time of 1:58.21, Oxide has an approximate time of 1:59.17, and Entropy has a 2:22 flat. Again, approximately, because no one knows for sure, unless someone out there has timed it to the millisecond. I'm not aware of those people. I have been asked a few times, and I'm just going to reiterate because I have mentioned it already in a video. RC, as I've already said before, is probably speed class, but I don't know for sure because he replaces Tiny Tiger. So one person in the comments was like, oh, it's not really fair, obviously, to beat Lewis's times with a character that's a different class, which is a fair point. So what I'm going to be doing is, once I've completed this series, I'll go through it again with a turn character as well, to see if I can still beat Lewis's times even while using a slower character. Oh crap. I just want to keep playing as RC for now, just because I'm having fun with the character. Especially when you can do things like this. I mean, look at this. What's not to love? Sticking your ass in the air like it's a Friday night in Manchester. Whoa, look at that for speed. Yes, that's what we like to see. As far as I am aware, him having his ass up in the air like this does not actually change his hitbox. It just makes him look really funny. Although at times it does kind of look like he's floating in the air or something. As Lewis decided to use his turn character as Ripperoo, I'll probably pick Penta Penguin as my turn character of choice. And don't worry, I'll be using NTSC Penta Penguin, so he's still turn class. Because, you know, Penguin, all that jazz, that's kind of my gimmick. In fact, it was actually kind of funny. When I look back at this series, I'm not even sure why I went for a modded character, because Penta Penguin would have been the perfect choice. But I've already started now, so I will save that for a bonus. It won't even be a series, really. I might just go through it again in a single episode or a stream or something, as opposed to making a whole nother series, just beating his times all over again. It'll just be more of a bonus thing. Alright, 2:15.75. Not a very impressive time, to be honest. We only beat Tropy by apparently about 7 seconds, which isn't that great. Oxide and Lewis's times are going to fare quite a bit better, but we did miss the shortcut 2 times, as well as have a completely messed up start as well. Oh, barely made it there. You know what I find really funny as well is when you go and play the nitro-fueled version of this game, how much of an overcorrection they do of that shortcut because of how the state of the game was when it came out. I remember it being really hard to pull off the shortcut in nitro-fueled when it first came out, but then they really overcorrected it so that whenever you try and take the shortcut, you literally fly into the air as though there's a trampoline underneath you, as long as you're in this certain area. It almost feels scripted, the floatiness of the jump. Oh no, we've lost all our speed. This is a fantastic level, though. I know so many people that will probably say Sewer Speedway is in their top 3, maybe even their top spot for Crash Bandicoot levels. Crash Bandicoot Team Racing levels to go fast on. It's just so fun to zoom around the sewers. It's not very often you'll hear someone actually enjoy the prospect of being in an underground cistern of shit. Nice. It's a shame that the slower area is that area that's just beyond us there. Like, it's like they put a lot of effort, obviously, into adding that extra area. And there's literally no reason to go that way unless you're doing the relics, or I'm not sure, but maybe on the CTR tokens, I don't remember. .203.54, that was a huge improvement, and we weren't that far off Ripperoo and Oxide again. This should be quite interesting, because I'm not entirely sure if Oxide even takes the shortcut himself. He probably does, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, well that's good to know. Is that way to the right faster, or am I just really slow coming up to that part? And considering that I was only a few seconds behind Lewis and Oxide's time, I think it's probably safe to say that Oxide takes the shortcut on all 3 laps. Try going this way, see if it makes a difference. Oh, that's a shame. The way it feels is like there's not really all that much difference between the 2 ways. It's just if I go to the right, it's actually a little bit harder to get the angle for the jump. I'm not entirely sure, but I think driving on the sludge is actually slower as well. I think there's like some kind of friction applied to it or something, which makes sense because you are literally, you know, trudging through sludge. So it would make sense to slow down on that section, but I'm not entirely sure if that's just a feeling thing rather than an actual fact. So don't quote me on that. But it feels like there's a little bit of resistance whenever you do that. Come on, can we slide, please? My sliding is just so inconsistent. Yeah, I'm not really sure what was going on in that last attempt there. Like, his slide was just not triggering. He was just kind of going in a straight line, which was a little bit annoying. I think this would actually be a pretty difficult time to beat Lewis on with a turn character, not gonna lie. I think he did a really good job to get the time he did. So it should be a pretty fun challenge to myself. I'll also have a lot more practice as well when it comes to that stage, because I'll have gone through every single track as RC by the time I come back around to try again with a turn character, so that'll be fun. And let's pretend that him absolutely dominating some of my recent Wrath of Cortex times is just a thing of the past. I don't really want to think about it right now. Just the absolute torment at the prospect of retreading old ground. But yeah, someone did ask, you know, would I ever do a series defeating all of Lewis's times on Wrath of Cortex, which is a fair question. My answer is I've literally obviously just been through all of Wrath of Cortex for beating Caddy's times for fun. So I'm not planning on doing a series per se of beating Lewis's times on Wrath. What I will be doing is just every now and again, when I feel like playing a bit of Wrath. Come on, please. Oh, narrowly. When I feel like playing a little bit of Wrath, I will go back to Wrath for the occasional video to beat 1 or 2 of Lewis's relic times on it. But I'll be honest, some of his times may well be borderline, not impossible, but require hours upon hours of dedicated practice. I'm thinking his Medieval Madness time is insanely good, and I'm also thinking his Ghost Town time is really good, etc. Oh, nice, we beat him. Oh, I love it when I just ramble off like that and accidentally win. It's great. Not too bad either. That was what? 5 attempts to beat Oxide, and obviously by coincidence also beat Lewis because I beat them both at the same time there, so you could say 5 attempts to beat both of them. Cool. Nice. I'm 4 levels down, which is really great. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. It's really nice to play Crash, but a different Crash, you know, not always just doing the platforming. So I'm having a lot of fun with this series. I'm not going to bother trying to improve my time. I'm really happy with that for now. Well, thank you for joining me on that shower of shit level. So a Speedway, just kidding, just wanted to do a bit of alliteration. Fantastic level, probably in my top 3 favorite tracks ever. It might even be my favorite track ever in any racing game ever. Love it. Not perfect at it, but it is really great fun to drift around. So yeah, that is enough from me. You won't see me again now for a couple of weeks. I've really enjoyed the series with you guys. Stay tuned for the remainder of the series after I finish my trip with my lovely dad who's coming soon. See you in a couple of weeks, guys, then. Bye.
I failed a shortcut maybe 50% of the time in nitro fueled, so let's see if it's... Okay, there's one lap done. This is a problem here because I never... you can't see where it is until you go around, and it's usually too late. Right, he's I was going to say he's demolishing me, but he takes out really wide, and I did catch up. Is it bad that I'm handling every single shortcut and shit the same way that I do in Nitro Fueled? Because that's all I'm doing here. And here I'm going to take it wide so I can try and see where it's at. Nice. Where are we going? Bounce into the heavens. What? Why does it do that? Oh my god, we did it. Okay, wait, can we... Where's it? Oh my god. If nothing goes wrong. This could be a first try super speedway. Okay, that one was easy. That one was fine.